Hi, my name's Leon Rowe, currency trader and trading coach at trading180.com, and welcome to this video, which is basically on the euro dollar, right? It's about understanding what's going on behind price movement, right? And we have this demand zone right here, right? From a technical perspective, right? Have a demand zone, and prices are pretty much dropping straight into it. Right now, there's going to be a lot of traders, probably one of you or a few of you watching this, that are looking at this level, right, and saying to themselves, okay, let's look to see if we can take this trade as we have a demand zone. Right, first of all, supply and demand, all we're looking for is really just potential value, and supply and demand zones identify potential value either for the euro or the dollar, right? As this was past value in the past, right? And what traders will also do is look for some sort of confluence, right? If they don't trade supply and demand, then what they would do is they would trade support and resistance, right? And you can pretty much see that we had this is an interesting level, between this 1.16, 1.15 area, right, where we've had a bit of support there, resistance there, and if we drag this to where we are currently today, right, this is what you're seeing a level of, again, it kind of bounced off of here again, given some bearish price action before breaking through. Prices reacted here again, and we find ourselves where we are right now. So there's going to be a lot of traders from a supply and demand perspective, technically, and a support and resistance again, technical level, right, eyeballing this price right here. Now, while this might look like a textbook setup, from a technical perspective, you should always be aware of what is going on behind the scenes. Why are you buying here, right? There's a lot of reasons why, yes, you should be buying. There's probably some sort of overbought or oversold reading on the RSI, depending on, obviously, if you use stochastics, etc., right? But fundamentals, right, and sentiment is really what drives the markets. Technicals really should be used as just to time your entry and see where value is. So what is going on, and why should you buy or why should you not buy the euro versus the dollar, or the dollar versus the euro? Now, a resource that I use on a daily basis to have a quick read is the Guardian website, right? And if you go to the business section, they have pretty much a live kind of like blog, right? And you can see the theme of the day, which is markets rattled by Italian and Spanish political turmoil, right? Eurozone crisis raises ugly head. Well, say ugly, but its head against again with the prospect of new elections in Italy and a vote of no confidence in Spain, right? Now, click on there, and it will give data and opinions, and basically write up some reports on what's going on with what's going on in the world, right? Now, there's a few articles from, for example, Kit Jukes from Societe Generale has his opinion on where he thinks the euro is going to be against the dollar, right? And obviously the political commentary as well, right? But what I want to draw your attention to is this morning, right? So Jasper Lawler, head of research at London Capital Group, said the overriding problem for investors is that these are two of the largest, most important economies in the Eurozone. He's referring to Italy and Spain. Euro traders are aware that the potential fallout from Italy mainly, but also the Spanish headache, dwarfs the fallout which could have been following the Greek debt saga, and as a result, the euro has fallen heavily out of favour and has continued to decline overnight, with potential elections just around the corner for both Spain and Italy. A summer of volatility now seems a given. So, with the uncertainty surrounding Italy and Spain politically, and that obviously affects the euro, again, politically, monetarily, or potentially could, and ideologically as well. We're going to have some uncertainty with the euro, right? So from a value perspective, if you go back to the charts, right, let's say, for example, prices do, you see a bit of price action here on the lower time frame, or even on the daily time frame, right? Are you really buying with the theme of uncertainty and doubt over the next, few months, right, for Italy and Spain? Is it a wise opportunity to really, try to pick, the lows? Is it a wise, decision to, try to ride this up to the next, if you do get in and it does go your way, ride this up to even this, supply zone? Yes, if everything changes and everything is good with the euro and they're back on track economically and politically. But right now, with a lot of fear and uncertainty and doubt, FUD, as they call it online, why are you buying here, right? You should always look to question why. Technicals aren't always the answer, right? In fact, they are rarely the answer, right? If ever. You have to kind of look at, sentiment, or add sentiment and fundamentals to your toolkit if you want to be a successful and consistently profitable trader, right? So just again, just a quick video to just to warn you, this isn't financial advice. This is just me talking about my opinions, and maybe opening your eyes up to some maybe something that you wouldn't have considered if you're just a technical trader. So I'll leave the description, the link for the description, the website for The Guardian in the description box below. If you have any questions, just comment. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next video, take care.